So welcome back to this fifth and final part of the workflow. So we've just published the app and now we want to move on to the next stage, which is to populate the back office. So let's go over to the dashboard now. We want to log into the back office of the app that we've just created. So we select the login button and we log into the app's back office. Now, just a word of caution. The screens look much the same whether you're logged in as yourself or whether you're logged in as your client. So check in the top right hand corner that you are logged into the back office of the app you've just created, that you're logged in as your client. And then as we go through the next stages, everything that you do will be reflected in the app and not your own back office. Each different application that you create will have a different set of features. But it's really important that you get to understand and know how to use each of those features. That's outside of the scope of this tutorial, but do look at each feature individually and make sure you know how to set them up. But I do just want to talk about a couple of things that we really must get set up before we publish. So let's move over to the settings area. You can see them highlighted here. And I'm going to point out now a couple of things that you need to be looking at. The first area to be aware of is the edit passwords area. You can change the account passwords, but more importantly, you can also put in the passwords and the API keys for your payment gateways here. The login area here allows you to change the appearance of the login screen for when the user logs on. The configure app settings should all be done, but it does allow you to change the images if you want to. The language and the miles, things like that. Call Us allows you to enter the telephone number so that you can use the callback feature. Now the home screen, this is an important one. This is where if we've chosen a multifunctional screen, we can put these function points in. So you click on the area, drag it across, and then all you have to do is put the title of that hotspot and then select the function. So in this case it's the punch card. So as I say, just click in an area, drag that yellow hotspot across, click inside the hotspot, put a name and then a function. So in this case treats is going to go to a information tab, which is somewhere in the list. There it is. And we would carry on the same way, call ahead, tell a friend, etc. So I hope that all makes sense. So I'm not going to go through each and every option here now, but it's really important that you do before you publish your app. So make sure you're familiar with these functions, that you understand the settings and go through and change them all. You need to change the emails, you need to change the location, anything that we've set up for you, you need to go through and change. So once you've done all that, you need to go back to the dashboard and navigate to the app. And we're now ready to generate the app APK. So as long as the generate APK button is green, you're good to go. If it's red, then you need to go back and work out what step you've missed and put that right. But once it's green, you go ahead and click that, and then you'll see the little timer telling you that something is happening. And then eventually when it's done, you'll get the success message. And once it's completed, you'll then see the icon change. You now have a little download icon as well and a regenerate icon. And we're going to stop the tutorial now and we'll talk in the next tutorial about how you can download your APK and test it before you ship it out and make it live.